Yeah, these guys just got this eel out of the reef who was swimming over here earlier, and they started shouting, and after about 20 minutes of wrestling, then yeah, they got this guy. Look at this. Yeah, he's absolutely huge. Look at that. Yeah. Wow. Take care, guys. he's just swimming away. Look. It's like a dog on a leash. Look. Here's the dog that ate my sushi roll. Was that good, yeah? Did you enjoy that sushi? Looked like you did. I'm not sure whose it is, but there you go. I like how the stray dogs just go for a random swim. What are you doing, huh? He's probably trying to burn off half the lunch he managed to get out of us. Didn't you, huh? You managed to get half our lunch out of us, didn't you? I like how he's trying to wrestle with you while he's swimming. Whoa. Hey, look over there. Okay, we're gonna get a little bite to eat here. I'm not sure what it's called, but hopefully I'll remember to put it in the description below. So look at this, they got some meatballs here, chicken balls, tofu, noodles, their own soup, and I think they have various spices on the table so you can create your own sort of flavor with those. But yeah, typical street food, super popular, different types of noodles. So we're gonna go in here and check it out and yeah, see what the food is like. Wow, looks super tasty. Look at this. So we got some beef balls. Well, I got the beef balls. Beef balls, surprise chicken. I didn't ask for it, but there it is. Looks nice. Wonton, noodles, and some soup. You have the same, but with an egg. A brown egg. Wow. Cool. Well, okay. Let's give it a go. Looks good. Okay. It needs sprucing up a bit. What do you think? Spoon of that? Half a spoon. Half a spoon. I'm tired of being on the toilet this trip. Okay, let's go with that. Yeah. They like the chili there. They like the chili in Indonesia. And when I say the chili, I mean like the chili. Yeah, I gotta calm down on this. I ran out of the toilet paper. That's how bad it is. If you're wondering how much everything costs here, check it out. So right now there's 16,000 to $1 US. And the one I got is that one there. I think it's a beef meatball complete. It included chicken and everything. For 19,000, which is around what, $1.15, $1.20. Super cheap. Wow, that was beautiful. What did you think? You're really good. Wow. All right, yeah, definitely recommend this place. I'm not sure what it's called or where it is, but if you see a place like this, then it's pretty good. Okay, here we are at Dreamland Beach. We have to pay entry apparently, but I guess that means the beach is nice, right? So it's 10,000, which is around 65 US cents, something like that, 55 pence. It's not bad, I guess. But yeah, we just arrived on our moped and now we're gonna check out the beach. See how good it is. One of the best beaches in Bali, apparently. Well, I think Kuta Beach is nice, but we'll be there a little later to close out the video. But what does Dreamland Beach look like in the south of Bali? Wow. Okay, and here we are. Wow, we got surfing. Got some boats here. Whew. Alright, wow. It's cool. What is that in there? Let's have a look in here. I see a lot of rocks. Oh, I think they're having fire pits late at night here. Oh, interesting. Is that a shower? Could be a shower, but I don't see water. Oh, maybe it was once upon a time. Ah, oh, it's so blue. To be honest, it looks really nice. There's a lot of trash around, but I think it's just in one area where they must have like fires at night time or something. But the beach itself, wow. It's amazing. Is that our spot? Okay, we've got our official spot. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're gonna go snorkeling, but I think there's a couple of key areas for snorkeling, and they're pretty far away from the main area where the airport is and Kuta Beach and places like that. So we decided on just hitting up Dreamland Beach. Everyone keeps talking about it, so yeah, so here we are. Wow. I always thought you couldn't swim between the red flags, but that's where everyone is swimming, so well, it's a mystery. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. Wow. See you in a bit. Okay. Wow. Well, she's trying to get even more sun. Who knows why. We're going on a little bit of an adventure around Dreamland Beach. So I'm gonna run up that ways, then maybe up that ways, and see what we can find. Okay, let's go. Oh, look at this. It's the photo shoot there. Wow. Yeah, the water is super blue. Woo. Well, that'll be on Instagram later. We can. All right. Huh. So yeah, it's a nice little beach here. There's so many beaches around Bali. There are some, dotted around Java. They're almost connecting island. But Bali is where all the beaches are at. I think Yogyakarta has a nice beach, but nothing really in comparison. I can't speak for the other islands. We haven't been to them yet, but it doesn't really matter where you go, especially along the south or some of the edges. You're always going to find a really nice beach. But some of the most well-maintained ones you'll pay a small entry fee for. I think it's usually around 10,000 like this one, but something around there. And maybe you need parking as well, which is kind of cheap, maybe 2,000 to 5,000. But yeah, but otherwise the beaches are super nice here. I don't think the surfing is anything like Hawaii or anything crazy like that, like Australia as well, Sydney. But otherwise, yeah, it's great. But if you do want to learn to surf, it's actually probably a good place because the prices are super cheap and the waves aren't too crazy. Wow. So I just ran around 0.6 miles over to the other side here. Yeah, super touristy here. I noticed there's some abandoned, like either lifeguard huts or some sort of hut anyway along the way. But yeah, it looks like you just get pockets of tourism, maybe hotels, Airbnbs. Look at that one, that's crazy. It almost looks like it's leaning. But yeah, wow, tide's out right now, so we can sort of step out a little bit. But look how clear the water is here. You can see little fish. Even though the snorkeling is kind of far away, maybe if you're an absolute beginner, you can paddle around with your goggles here. There's not really any waves at all. It looks like this sort of what's the word, atoll, or some sort of rock wall preventing the waves from crashing. So it looks like a super beginner friendly place to paddle around. Look at the dog. That's the thing I noticed. I don't know if these dogs belong to anyone, but a lot of the beaches have dogs and they kind of crap on the beach, so you have to be careful with that. It reminds me of Barcelona. I haven't been for 10-15 years, but yeah, there was a lot of poo-poo on the beaches there, so watch your step, especially at night time. Don't go rolling around. Alright, we'll see if we can continue down there, and then I guess we'll circle back and see what we can find down that way. Alright, let's go. So it looks like we're reaching the end of the beach. There's some cool caves here. It's a little more private. But yeah, pretty nice actually. If you want to relax a bit, there's some shade under the rocks there. There's a little bit of trash from the building work sites behind, but I guess it's the price you pay for privacy. But this sort of end, even though there's not too much sand, it's super calm. Alright, so yeah, we'll probably turn back and see what's at the other end of Dreamland Beach. I'm guessing there's a lot of nightclubs here or something, so that's the reason why most people come here. It has so many reviews and, you know, like a tourist hotspot, so I'm guessing at nighttime it's going to turn into a different animal perhaps. But wow, I found this rock wall. There's a rope coming up here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's the rope. So I climbed up here. There's not really much up here, but this guy, are you alive? Oh no, he's dead. Okay, I thought he was gonna attack me. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's up here, but I do see like a little notepad in there. I'm not sure why that's there. Okay, I lied. I went around the corner, and where we started, well, nearly started the video at Padang Padang Beach. Well, you see the rock right there? That's Padang Padang, where we started. There's a nice, cool, empty area here. You can see all these rocks have just been either blasted away, or there's a huge landslide right here. But anyway, right there, that's Dreamland Beach. So if you're quite flexible, maybe you get a taxi or Gojek here, you can get it here and walk along the beach. There's a couple guys fishing there. They have a little fishing net, look. Catching some things for a nice fish supper perhaps. But yeah, wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, really nice peaceful area once you get away from the beach. I mean, if you're really cheap, there's no reason you can't get a taxi to the middle and scale down. There's so many steps, but I guess 10,000 isn't too much either. Depends where you're from. For my Bangladeshi viewers, come to the middle, go down these steps, you get free entry to the beach. I might have figured out what one of them's looking for at least. Check this out. They taste super horrible. Some people love them, but they're really expensive. There's so many weird things in this beach you just don't see anywhere else. What is that? Huh. Well, after a couple of days of exploring Bali, we got our little scooter finally, and here we are at Kuta Beach. One of the most popular beaches in Bali. I don't know if it's the best, but it's pretty up there. A lot of expensive hotels around, so you're gonna get a lot more tourists here. But again, the beach looks really nice. They got some waves. A little bit of surfing over there. And we're just in time for the sunset. Look at that. Hungry doggy. Doggy is doing a mean poo-poo. You better clean that up. Doggy! Unbelievable.